So, right now, after lasting that, what I guys need to just pick up my backstay. Now, this kind of backstay I use, a oily kind of backstay. That's the reason I scratch it so that it's able to gum very well when after I finish fixing it. So make sure you scratch it very well. But as you're scratching, you don't need to you don't make sure that it's also still smooth so that the particles showing on the body will not show on the face of the leather. So it's very important that the back still remains smooth. So I'll be scratching this and making sure that everywhere is where I need to scratch. So after scratching, I might decide to reduce the length depending on the size of shoe you're making. I've reduced the length already. So, and I have to apply my gum. Very simple. The application of gum is very simple. I like apply gum gently, and after that I'll be fixing it behind. Let me also apply gum at the back of the leather shoe. That's the shoe I already last. Remember? So I'm applying the gum on the lining first, and covering the place which the backstay is going to stay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fix it, but might not yet glue it very well. I'm going to fix it and allow it get dry. So you just allow it get dry. You can see when you allow it get dry, you can just do that to the same to the other one. Once it's dry, what you just need to do is to hammer them round like just like I'm doing here. This other one that's sitting on the table there is just getting dry. So why this one I just use my hammer to hammer it very very well. I'm sorry that you're not able to see it very well, but I'm gonna try to adjust the video so you'll be able to see it in the camera so you can see it very well. So we can see that now. I'm trying to make sure that I hammer them very 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 well. Then after hammering them, the next thing to just is to apply gum, and this time around I'm applying gum on the face applying gum on the leather itself also. So I'm going to cover up the back part of the shoe. So that's what we're doing now. We're already getting towards the finishing of our upper and the last thing. So I'm applying gum on the leather right now to the place whereby to cover both the backstay and the lining. So that's what leather will do. And just so this part is a bit dicey, just place your hand in between. Remember that if you're using a suede, you need to be very careful because you're going to be touching gum. So that's when the issue is. You need to be very careful with it. Make sure the any gum stain in your hand, you clean it off before you touch the leather so that your hand will not stain the suede. This is the leather, and I can still remove the gum stain on the leather, but when it comes to suede, it's always difficult. So once you're done with that, apply gum at the bottom part of the shoe, and just to lay it very well. That means to last it very well. That's what I am doing there. So I'm gonna get dry. Pick up this one now, hammer it the way I hammered the first one. I hope you guys can remember that. So you can see I'm making sure that no there will be no opening, because if there's any opening, it will be reflecting. Your backstay is not supposed to show in your leather. You must understand that your backstay is not supposed to show when you are done finishing with your leather, and even your front stay is not supposed to show. So the application of gum is just the same process which the other one goes. That's what I'm doing here right now. Hope you can see it clearly. That's what I'm doing. So remember that the ones on the table is already getting dry, so that's what you're doing. Can you see? So there's not like you're wasting time. You're using one while you're working, the other one is getting dry. After that I'm gonna drop this one. Let me quickly lay it. I'm sure you already know this process already. Once I'm done with this, I'm gonna pick up the other one to last. Why this one will get dry? Before you know it, everything is done. So if there's any opening that you need, check it very well. If any adjustment you need, please kindly adjust it very well. If you're not okay, like now I'm not okay with this particular part, I'm seeing that the shoe is not laying very well. So what I just do is to open this and stretch the leather very well, because I'm seeing that at the back part is not tight very well. So you can see what I'm doing there now. I'm trying to make sure that I correct that. Thank God I've not finished lasting. So use my nail to hold it and more like relax it again, so that it's very tight. All those opening at the side must not be open, especially when it's on the last. It's not so opening, so it will not affect the shoe when you're wearing or when the client is wearing them, putting them on rather. So now I'm going to relax it at the front. Yes, once I'm done, I'm going to remove the nail. Then I'm good to go. So I'm going to apply gum the way I applied gum the other time. I can see I need to apply gum quite on this one, gently, gently. And once I'm done with that, I'm gonna drop this and also pick the other one up to last. It's very very fun and interesting. I must confess, very fun, interesting. Just make sure that everything is stay like you can see now. I'm picking up the other one to last. Make sure you use the right lasting plier. Some people use plier and the normal plier or chisel or what they call this um, nail remover that the carpenters use, you know. So, but this is a lasting plier for shoemaking. Please get your lasting plier. Lasting plier has its own effect that it does. I'm telling you. I was using when I got started. I was also trying to, but I realized that lasting plier is totally different from the normal um, nail remover that the carpenters use. So please, if you can get a lasting plier, kindly do get a lasting plier. And also, the nail remover can also cut your leather. I'm telling you, because the nail remover the mouth is very sharp. But this is a shoe lasting plier. You can get in your local store in the market there. So you can just that's where they sell shoemaking materials. It shouldn't be cost. So it's just very it's not really cost at all. So you can just get that. And now I'm skiving out all those folded parts that I folded at the last 10. That's what I'm trying to do now, as you can see. So all these things are not something that you need to just keep on practicing. You see, practice makes perfect. So just keep practicing, and I'm sure you're gonna get the desired results. Make sure that you practice often, guys. I'm sure you're enjoying the video. All right, now what I want to do now is to put since I'm done with the last thing on the back, I want to cut the pattern for my front stay. Just fold your your paper also into two and make it form of a triangle. But no, what I call this a triangle, or more of a triangle scroll, yeah, more of a triangle but curved, or like an arc. Yes, that's the word. And an arc, not a triangle, an arc. So once you're done with that, check it out very well if it's labor. That side I'm cutting right now is a curved part. Please, it's not a straight part, it's a curved part. So once I'm satisfied with what I want, I'm gonna place this and just make me move. I think I'm not really satisfied. Yeah, once I'm done with this, I'm going to place this on my front stay. Let me show you the kind of front stay I make use of. You are going to enjoy it very well. This front stay is very lovely. It's a wax front stay. Yeah, it uses fire, and it has been working for me. So it doesn't give me stress, and like the normal cardboard that people use doesn't give me stress and doesn't break. So this is very very. I recommend this for you guys. So I'm gonna cut this out now gently. I'm cutting it out and making sure I'm cutting them on the line, since I already know where it's gonna cover. So I don't have any issues with this at all. So once when I'm done cutting this, make sure that I'm ready to go. I'm gonna pick up my shoe, and I'm gonna apply gum at the front parts. Let me show you guys what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna apply gum this is where the front stay is gonna be. This is where the front stay is gonna be. I'm gonna apply gum at this front part. Yes, just apply gum, and you've seen it where we just apply gum, and then once it gets dry, then I'm gonna pick up my gas cylinder just to place the front stay on the gas cylinder, and I'm good to go. Welcome once again. This is my filing room, and I have to file the front stay that I just fixed. Yes, I know that you didn't see the video of how I laid my front stay, but don't worry. I'm gonna do that for you in one of my videos, so just stay tuned, just stay connected. It's very easy. This is candle wax front stay, so I'm gonna show you in another video on how I did that. So what I just came here to do is to file the rough part of the front stay using the smooth sandpaper. So the most smooth side of the sandpaper, that's what you use for this. Do not use the rough side of the sandpaper, it will not be effective. So after you're done with that, make sure that you smooth it gently and the edges are not visible, because when we lay the upper back and close up, we are not expected to let the front stay show. I mean, the front stay is not expected to show at all. You shouldn't be able to know that somebody kept something there. So that is very very important. So right now I hope you're able to see what I'm doing there very clearly. Okay, so let's just do this, and the next thing we're going to be doing is after filing, we'll be applying gum. Once we are done with this, you have to apply gum like I said earlier on. So please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe. Make sure you click on the like button. It's important that whenever you click on this, you know that you help us to promote this page, and also you to be able to share, give us more opportunities to send you more videos. And whenever we send videos, definitely you'll be notified once you click on also the notification button. So if you have been enjoying my videos and you are blessed with them, please kindly um, click on the subscription button and click also the like, comment, share this, and I'm sure you would enjoy more of our videos. So right now I'm covering up the shoe. Now, so you can see I applied my gum, and I'm gonna let it get dry. I'm gonna pick up the other leg. So the same thing I'm gonna do there. I'm gonna apply my gum gently on them. So please make sure you apply the gum gently and let it get to every part that it needs to get to. So this, remember that we already filed the front stage just to make sure that it's smooth and it doesn't have any side that will be visible when we lay our upper leather. Okay, so I'm applying my gum on the upper of the leather, and once this is done, I'm going to gently fold it. So just gently fold it, and please make sure that when you're folding, you do not lose sight of the shape that the design that's in the front, so it won't just go to one particular side. All right, so you apply gum on the back of the, as in that's the insole area, so, and also on the leather, and I like get dry. So I'm gonna pick up the other one now. Since that is already dry, I am going to last this. Please, when lasting this side of the front, please let your lasting be gently, and let the front side be very smooth. Take it up gently. When you see any rough part, you can also pull it up again gently and relax it. It's very, very important that it is very smooth. It must not be rough at all. It must be as smooth as possible. That's why when you're using a very thick, soft leather, it will work perfectly well for you. But if the leather is very dry, then maybe you might need to skive the leather to make it a bit soft for you to be able to skive. For you to be able to last it. So as you can see here, last the front. That's the toe part of the shoe. Can you see how smooth everywhere it is? So now, if you have any rough part like that, there's something you need to do in case you have any rough part that maybe is coming from the leather. I'm gonna show you that in my next video. Please watch out for my next. I'm gonna be posting some shoes, so you're gonna get that. So picking up the next one also, I'm going to the same way. You can see the way I am lasting. I pick it from one side and also pick it from the other side. So first of all, the first thing you need to do is just pick from the middle. When you pick it from the middle, then you go to one particular side and you come next to the other side. Let it be as smooth as possible. Can you see what we have here? This is very, very lovely and very, very beautiful. I'm telling you. So once I'm done with this, the next thing I just need to do now is to cut all those rough rough part, those places that I last, that is a bit that's underneath the rumpled parts. So I'm going to skive them away so that we'll have a very smooth side in that particular area. So that's what we're doing here. If you do not cut this away, it's going to affect your shoe. Please make sure that you cut that away gently. But when you're cutting, make sure that you don't cut major part of your leathers away. You are cutting only those parts that are rumpled together. That's what you're doing. So it will give you a very smooth downside of your shoe. So the same thing I'm going to do to the other leather, which I'm doing right now. So I'm preparing to build my sole. So just stay tuned. Like I said earlier on, if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to my channel, and I'm sure you're going to love it very well. Please do subscribe. It's very important that you support us in doing this, and also click on the like button, and also click on the notification button, so that whenever we post new videos, you'll be the first to be notified and you'll be watching them. All this will also help us in giving you more interesting and impactful, valuable videos. I'm going to be posting some videos on some other designs of shoes, sandals, leather slides, and I'm very sure you're gonna love them. I have a lot of things to learn from them. So there's a part of sole I want to use, and this is called a caterpillar sole. This is a sole. I really love this sole. It looks big and wild. Somebody saw this and the person was saying, "Is this how you're gonna make the shoe?" And I said, "No, this is just watch as we are the shoe makers." So this particular sole, this is where I'm going to be using for my sole, and I'm going to first of all let me draw out the shape of the sole on this, the shape of the last on the sole, the shape of the last on the sole. Yes, so that's what I'm trying to do here. So please make sure that you do as just follow as you are seeing here. It's important that you follow what you're seeing here. So if you have the insole pattern already, you can also use that. But I prefer using this. It works better for me. So guys, now you can see that I'm drawing the sole on the last on the sole. Okay, so once I'm done with that, I am going to try to wet this. I'm going to wet it with my wet. You're going to see my wet there. So you're going to see it. Okay, let me make sure that this is well properly. For the other leg also, that's the same thing I'm going to do. Draw out the shape. Can you see this well laid down? So I guess need to be sure too, guys. So now that we are done marking, the next thing I need to do is to wet. Remember that you need to file your wet. So please kindly do that. Make sure you file the wet and also file the sole itself. So I've already put my marks on. I'm applying the gum on my wet. Please just apply your gum gently on the wet and don't let it be too much, so the gum will be able to stay very well. I can always tell you, too much application of gum will affect the gumming of the wet to the sole. So just like gum lightly, but the most important thing is that the gum gets to the right places. When your gum gets to the right places, you allow it dry, it will definitely gum. So you can see now I'm applying my gum on the sides where I mark. That's the marked part. That's where the wet will be staying. I'll be doing that to the both legs. So why I allow one part to dry, then I do the same to the other one. So this is the same process. All right, remember that the other one is getting dried already. That's one of the things that make it work fast. So remember to like, remember to share, remember to comment on my video as you're watching it. If you're learning one or two things and you know that this is helping you, kindly please comment, like, and share this so it will help our page and our channel to go viral, and also help us make more, encourage us to make more videos for you to learn as much as possible. All right, so I'm gonna allow this to get dry. So pick up the other one I applied gum on before, and the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm placing my shoe on these, and I'm gonna start on the right side of the shoe. Sorry, the left side of the shoe. You see, you're looking at the screen. So this part is very important that you start with this part. There's a reason why we start with this part, because these are the part that people don't really see, and these are also the part that you can't really have contact with other objects or other people. So the joining there will not show. All right. Though even later on it will show, because I'm still gonna file it, but those are one of the reasons why we start from there. So guys, I'm gonna wet it around. Once I wet it around, make sure that it's well and properly laid, that it's tight. The most important thing is that the shoe sits on the wet. So that's what I'm trying to do here. As you can see, I'm trying to make sure that it is tight and it fits in very, very well. Once I'm done with that, the excesses remaining, because I'll be joining this part, the excesses remaining, I'm going to cut it off. So let me check it again. In case there's any adjustment before I cut it off. So kindly check very well. Be sure that everything matches up and there's no opening anywhere at all. Check it right. Check that the shapes are right. And once you're done with that, you just cut it at the joining. You cut at the joining. Can you see there? So I'm still gonna apply my glue that's just to hold it together, and I'm trying to just remove some of these glues and there. So right now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other leg of the shoe. So it's just still the same process of like what I just did, and I just showed you guys um, some few minutes ago. So the same thing, I'm gonna wet this around. You can see exactly how I'm wetting it. I'm wetting it gently and very tight towards the shoe itself. So because the shoe itself is gonna sit on the wet, and the set wet design still needs to show. It still needs to show. So just some little part, but the wet will still show. That will give us a design all around the shoe. It's gonna come out very, very well and very lovely. I promise you that. So just make sure that you get the right shape. Once you get the right shape, you are good to go. Okay. So and checking it again, making sure that's one of the things I do. I check it over and over again, possible, in order to just be sure that everything fits in. I want to be sure that there's no opening, so that when I'm gumming, I will not be having issue with my gumming. So the same thing I did there, the meeting point between the two the wets, that's where you cut from and you join them together. All right, I hope you learned something there. That's the next thing I just do is pick up my hammer to hammer them together, just to eat them together. And the same thing is done here. You eat them together, make sure they properly eat well, and so checking them around. Also, once this is done, then make your face. Now there's a cutting machine you can use in cutting all this. So if you have access to get it, kindly please do get it. But for this purpose, I'm going to be using my cutting knife, and this sole is very thick, so you need to be very, very careful when using your cutting knife. It's very, very thick. I can tell you the sole is very thick, so you might need an assistant so you'll be able to cut it very well, because you must not lose shape. You must not lose shape. You must not lose shape at all. So right now I'm still cutting by myself, but later on I definitely know I'm gonna need assistance, so that I will not take off the exact shape of what I want. Now the cutting machine for cutting the sole works perfectly well for this, which I'll be getting very soon. Maybe some of my videos you'll be seeing needing that, because this is very thick, and if one is not careful, it might get injured. So somebody will helping me out with this. All right, so I'm trying to still maintain the the shape. Please, when cutting, don't put if you're using a cutting knife, don't let your cutting knife go, be bent. Don't let it bend. Let it still follow the same shape. So you have to be checking it over and over again. Please be checking it over and over again, so you're sure that you're not out of shape. So what you can see the thickness of the sole. The sole is very thick. That's the reason why you're seeing it like that. As he's pulling it, it's very easy for me to cut. That's the reason why I'm cutting but like I said earlier on, there's a cutting machine. You don't need to go through all the stress. Just get a cutting machine, and it'll be cool. Maybe I will try to just put it in my description, so you'll be able to see cutting machine. You can just order for it through the link, and you'll be able to get it there. All right. So the next thing I'm gonna do is for the same goes through the other leg of the shoe. So we can see right now. We're trying to do some, making sure that the shape all the shapes are still intact, and I'm not just cutting this anyhow. I'm cutting it with precision. I'm making sure that all what I'm doing aligns together. It's not this cutting is a technique, and don't just think I'm just cutting just like that. It's the way I'm holding the knife, and so like I said, make sure you hold the knife straight. Don't bend the knife inward. If you bend the knife inward, it will affect the sole, and the shape that shape you want will not come out very well. So, but we can save ourselves enough stress than this by getting the cutting machine for sole. So once I'm done with this, I'm done. Yes, this is what I want, and as you can see, oh yes, this is perfect for me. And once I'm done with that, I just get to the filing room to file the. So now the wet that I just wet here, I call it the wet. That's where I wetted the shoe. Please understand that you just need to blend it at the edge, and you file your shoe around the file. That's the sole, sorry, around. Please, your filing should be as smooth as possible. So that's what you see me doing. I'm making sure I file the sew around, and after you rough it, you also smooth it, and just be checking it that everything is well smooth. Your the finishing is very very important of the sew. So your filing machine should be the rough and the smooth should be very very sharp, and don't allow any breakage or so in the filing in the sandpaper. It is very important that you have a very good sandpaper for your filing, both the rough and the smooth. So once we're done with that, what we're going to do is to mark this round where we're going to be filing underneath the shoe, where we'll be gumming, so that there will be no over filing, and so everything will be coming off very very smooth and cool. Then that's the reason why I'm marking this. So once I'm done marking it, make sure that you're marking there is no space. Once I'm done marking the both legs, that's what I'm marking the other leg right now. What I'm going to do is to take it to the filing room, but make sure you mark it very well, that everywhere is well marked and there'll be no opening at all. So once you're done with that, as you can see here, I'm almost done. You just pay attention so that you can see that I'm holding it very tight and firm. Yes, so once I'm done with that, I take it to the filing machine to scratch it. I'm gonna file it using my rough. Using my rough, because when we gum it like this, the gum we use it will not gum very well. So you have to file it, and do not file above the line that you drew. Please make sure that you do not file above that line. So file it very well, and once you're done, then we can go for the gumming. But right now we're still in the filing room, making sure that everything is properly filed, and you file in a way whereby everything is it's flattened. Everything is flattened. Then we can go with our application of gum. So let me get first of all, remember to remove the nails that you put there, because sometimes some people forget about this, and it might cause an issue with you after, if you forget to remove the nail. Please always remove the nail before you apply your gum. So my application of gum, you can see that I'm not going above the line. So please just apply your gum gently and do not let it go above the line that you can see there. So once I'm done with this right now, I'm going to apply also on the sole. If there's any excesses that you see that is outside the line, kindly and clean it up and let it be very very neat. Your cleaning is very very, the cleaning of the gum is very important, and how you apply the gum is very important. Please do not it is not cool that you have a shoe that has a gum stain at the edges. Please, it's very important that you have a very good application of gum. So once I'm done with that, I pick up the second leg also, remove the nails, just the same process like I did earlier on. You make sure you remove the nails. I'm always very particular about removing the nails. It is very very important. So once I'm done with the removing of the nail, then I can apply my gum also. Alright, so let's just go around this, and as you can see, I'm going through the same process again. You don't need to, I'm sure you understand that already. So just apply your gum gently and let it go around on the shoe in every part. Please, the edges are also very important. Make sure that your gum gets to the edges, but do not let it cross the line that you marked there. So let's just go together on this. Alright, so as you can see, it's going smoothly. Then we're going to do the same for our sole. So let's pick up our sole and apply your gum gently. Please do not allow the gum to stain the wet that you use there. Please let it go. So if there's any stain that you see there, after application of gum, you can remove it. It's important that you don't have gum stain at the edges, so that the finishing will come out very well and excellent. So that is what you can see here. Alright guys, please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe. Click on the like button if you have learned. This is where you will be helping us to promote this channel, and also give us or encourage us to be able to do more videos that will be of value to you. So please click on the like button, click on the subscription, and also the notification button, so you can get notification whenever we post new video, because you'll be seeing a lot of new videos, and my videos will be very very interesting. So watch us for my next video on my shoemaking videos. Is going to be, I'm going to give you a style on how to make maybe let's see, an Oxford shoe also, to just make sure you subscribe so that when I post you'll be able to get it. So guys, as you can see now, after the portion of gum, I just have to get dried, and now I'm good to go with the gumming of my sole to my shoe. Yes, we're getting to the ending part of the process. Thank you for joining with me all this while. You've been there from the part 1 down to the final part. Yes, so you can see, if you have this, there's a machine that we use in gumming like this. If you, in case you have it, you can also, that's a pressing machine, you can also make use of it. So as you can see, it's going smoothly, and I'm trying to make sure that every part of the shoe is properly gummed. So pick up the next one also, and also gum it properly well. Please don't allow it to go beyond, and don't allow it to go below. So just check around, and once you're satisfied, then you can press. You can press the edges, press it around, let it go around, in case you see any opening, then you have to press it again, or maybe just use something very tiny to apply the gum so that the gum stain will not show. So guys, that's what I have for you guys on this. Can you see that? I love it. I'm sure you love it. So let us just move the last. Is moving the nail first of all at the back. Remember, we're an extension, so moving the last. Let's look at what we have at the end of the day. Wow, this is beautiful. I hope you love it. If you like it, please put in the comment section and let me know what you think about the shoe. At the end of the day, I'm sure that if you go through this process, I'm telling you, you're on the way to becoming a cool shoe maker. So guys, thank you once again for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you guys for watching my videos. Cut out the accessories. I'm going to see if I can put my insole there. But that's very simple thing. So watch out for my next video on shoemaking, leather works. Even I'll be posting videos on how to make slides, sandals. Thank you guys. I'll see you next.